Hi everyone, this is Vicky and I'm back with another video, and I'm going to show you how to make flowers from the collar I was talking about. Okay, so there were flowers on my shabby purse that I just recently did a video on, and I had someone ask me to do a tutorial on that. Okay, so the thing is I get these collars that are appliques to go on t-shirts or dresses or I don't know what. I've never seen anybody actually sew them on, and so I don't know. I wouldn't sew it on for a collar, but I guess I could, but anyway, so I just wanted to explain to you what these collar things are that I get at the swap meet or the downtown LA stores. They have a mound of these collars on a table, large table, and they're usually different. You have to scrounge around to find the same one. Sometimes they'll have a whole package, and that's what I did, that I'll show you later but rarely do they have those. I recently went back to the swap meet and there was very little. I didn't want to stand in the sun scrounging around in the big table, so I got a few what I saw on the table. This is one of them. It's a heart, and it has, you see how both sides go up, and I guess it goes on a dress somehow or something, blouse. But for me, I see it as going on a purse or an applique for an altered project, but it's very shabby and beautiful. There's another one that's this one I found this week, and it's really pretty, or last week. Has these shabby flowers. It's kind of a green color. I'm sorry for the lighting because it's nighttime and I couldn't get my camera to work. Some technical difficulties. I'm not technical, so I had a difficult time. Anyway, so this is one of them, and I'll probably cut these little flowers off and put them on something. And then this one is another one, which is really pretty because it has like, it's like hearts. And so I thought that was really pretty. So, and then the center is like a bow. And so whenever you see things that may be conventional for something else, always remember that you can use them for your projects, altered projects, on scarves, on you know, altered things, on purses. So if you're interested in making purses, the shabby purses, just think of all these kinds of things and not what they're meant to be used for. Buy them at garage sales, which is probably the cheapest. And even if it's a dress, you can take it apart. You can you know, if this is sewn on a dress, take it off and cut up the fabric. Use the fabric and something else. So always think in those terms, and you can probably create something very unique and a lot, you know, cheaper than you could buying it in the store. Here's the last one I got, and it was this past week, and I can use these as flower centers. I can use this embroidered looking lace on something else. I can cut it apart. You know, it's just, I just keep things on hand, and then I just cut it and see if it goes with what I'm making. That's what I do. Anyway, these are the flowers that I've made. And I just made these today. I made, what happens is you get 3. So, this one, a larger one, and this one is what you get from this collar. and it's, you know, like a half circle. So what do you do with that, right? But it's so pretty. Look at this, how beautiful it is, with all this seed, well, it's like seed beads, but they're more like bugle looking, and they're all sewn. Okay, so I knew I could do something with this because I love it. I think it's so pretty. I could do something with it. So I bought the whole package she had, all of them, and it wasn't that much. It wasn't very expensive. So I said, I will take it. I'll take the whole thing. So I was lucky in that because that's the color I like. I can layer them, make a purse out of it, whatever. But I made 3 of these flowers. And I started making another one, and then my camera stopped filming. So anyway, this is one I also started making. I cut it up, you see, like this. Okay. All right. So let me show you how I'm cutting it, because you won't be able, I mean, a few people I've sent some of these to that bought my lace kits, and you know, sometimes I forget about it, what I have, but I remembered I had this, so I sent a few people some of these. So if you got these, here's what you do. I mean, amongst other things that you can probably think of what to do with this, this is one. So you're just going to cut this like so, and then you're just going to cut the edge off and do the same thing with this piece. Start cutting, okay, and in the center, in the middle, and you have a smaller piece. What I decided that this smaller piece I could make from the center and wrap it around. Let me cut this off. Okay, so that's what I did. So this is, I made this first one, and then I have 2 more. So this one doesn't have the added tool on it, but on the larger one that has all this extra tool, I just cut it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I cut it like this in little strips on the ends to make it a little shabby, and so that's what I did with that. You can just cut it off. On this one, I just cut it off. It was distracting. Sometimes it's too much work for me. I just decide I'm not going to do that, and I can put it around other shabbiness around it. Oh my, I have lots of good stuff. Anyway, so this one I lifted it up, and so that's why that's in the center here. Before I glued it, this one I did not. I just glued it down. Okay, so you get your circle. This is felt, just, you know, Michael's felt. And what I have done is I used Fabri-Tac glue. You may not want to use Fabri-Tac glue because it's expensive. This little bottle is probably $10. Goes a long ways, but I have been using it because the glue gun is, I get reckless with the glue gun, and I burn my fingers and it hurts. So, and the cord gets in the way, and you know, I did buy one that doesn't have a cord, but has put batteries in it. So, you know, that's how it is. So, as you can see what I'm doing, even though it's kind of dark, I'm sorry. It's horrible, isn't it? But I'm laying it flat, and I'm just gluing it down the edges, and look how pretty. You get the seed beads on there, the bugle beads. You get the pink puffiness because of the way it's sewn on there. And it's just so pretty. So this is what I'm doing, and I'm sure you guys, you know, don't have this particular one. You could probably make something like that and sew bugle beads down the center. if you have your machine that does that. I don't know how they do that. Everything comes from China and they know how to do it. I don't know how they, unless you do it by hand. I'm sure they don't, because that would take them forever to do. I'm sure they have machines that somehow sew on these. But as you can see, I'm just going round and round, and see how simple that is. And I made this the felt too big, because I guess this one was for the larger one. But as you glue it on, it's a flatter one, and then you can back it up with a doily or with tulle and behind it and put it on your project, or you know, something. Anyway, that's my tutorial on this. I'm sorry if this is not what you thought it was going to be, because I really make flowers from anything and put them together. So there are really good tutorials out there, but look how pretty with this. Maybe if it's already strung, you can just put it in the center of a gathered fabric, but to get that look. But I just thought it was really pretty, and it's flat, and it lays on the purse really nicely. So that's my tutorial tonight, and kind of introduction of those collars and ideas of things to use on your purses, your shabby purse, and there's lots and lots of ideas for that. I will talk to you guys later about some other ideas, and talk to you later. Bye.